very briefly for this. And we're right on time, maybe a minute late, but we let everybody be here. And so, Bob, I'm going to formally begin our presentation. One more time, Jay Sargeant here. I am an RX distributor, and I love this company. I love the leadership. I love the compensation structure. I love the array of products that address all of the important wellness concerns. But beyond everything else, more important to me than anything, being a product-driven guy, is I love Jouve. I think Jouve is a magnificent lead product. So in my RX business, I have made a business decision that I'm leading with Jouve. And what I love about Jouve is that it's a high-end skincare line built, developed, created, tested for people who want to look their very best but refuse to put toxic chemicals on their skin. It's an absolutely first-in-category Rolls-Royce of its space. But here's the kicker. It's priced well below market so that everyone can afford this product. If you're looking at carrying this product, the price point is aggressive and successful. We know it. We've proven it. We've put it in salon after salon. And the full retail price is a price that's very attractive to the marketplace. When I saw all of that together, I said, hey, I'm going to look a little bit closer at Jouve because the business piece, the positioning piece, just flat out works. On this page, real quickly, I got to tell you, these are the things that influence me. If you're a first-time listener to this webinar, if you own an academy, a college, a salon, a number of salons, multiple salons, if people come to you to be more beautiful and they don't want to compromise their health in the pursuit of that, check this out. Number one, our products are independently lab tested to work. And you can read all the lab testing in our white papers and in our science. They exceeded our expectation. The lab testing was expensive, time-consuming, and necessary to create a high-end quality product. Number two, we only use the finest ingredients no matter what the cost. So not only do we find the most powerful ingredients in the world to create what we want, brightening and tightening, but once we find those independently tested, proven, safe ingredients, we will only put in this Jouve product the best in the product line, in that ingredient, no matter what the cost. No compromise whatsoever. We have a leader of this company. We have one of the founders and one of the principals in the company. Our chief product officer is a woman named Deanna Lotson. I want you to go YouTube her. If you're doing your research, she will blow you away. Again, another stunning individual, articulate, committed, passionate. And what I love about her, because you really need someone in that chair, in the chair called Chief Product Officer, you have to have someone who can fight the suits inside the company and say, I want the best of the best no matter what. I want clean no matter what. I refuse to compromise on quality in the product line. In Deanna Lotson, as our Chief Product Officer, we have that individual. She's amazing. Our product is made in pharmaceutical-grade facilities in the US of A, yes, and we are Leaping Bunny certified. What that means to me and what it means to you, the salon operator, the professional, is a big part of the market is waking up and realizing two things. They don't want products that are animal tested, animal cruel, and at the same time, they want products that are clean. So look at that top one right there. That's EWG. That's the Environmental Working Group. It's EWG verified. Now, I'm going to say this quickly. The beauty industry, unlike the health and wellness industry, is unfortunately a totally unregulated industry. All over the world, other countries care about what people put on their skin because there's an emerging group of people, myself very much included, who know that the skin is a carrier, not a barrier. It's keeping nothing out. It's, in fact, a big, gaping carrier. Whatever you put on your skin goes into your body and can compromise your health in very significant ways. It's unfortunate that it's an unregulated industry, but what's fortunate about having Jouve is Deanna and her marketing group brought the product to EWG and they verified it. 1 being totally clean, 1 to 3 being verified, and all the rest of those numbers up to 10 being filthy, and our product is EWG verified. If you're going to carry this line and for those of you who are going to represent this line, and for those of you tonight who are just going to use this line, you now know that you have something chemical-free, toxic chemical-free to put on your skin. These are tremendous credentials. We wanted to create a product line that was simple. Universally, the salon operators of the world tell me I love this product because it's a two-step program. People don't have the patience, the time, or the money to invest in 5 to 7 products. This product replaces 5 to 7 products. We want to do 2 things, tighten and brighten, and the market wants immediate impact. Immediate impact. They want to know that something's working, and at the same time, they want cumulative results that last. Jouve delivers. We have a tightener and a brightener, and we have a demo, which Woodson's going to speak brilliantly to. The 90-second facelift just works. And it's a convincer, it's exciting, it's a happy moment, and it gets better and better each week, each month that you use the product. I'm just going to say quickly that I have very few lines because that's in my background. Not many lines in my skin at almost 70 years of age. But what I got from years of playing professional tennis in the sun is leopard spots, or at least I used to have them down the side of my face. And our brightener has basically taken away 75 to 80% of it. It's just amazing, amazing product. I want you to focus on 4 key ingredients. You'll read all of the ingredients of Professional. You'll go look at the science. You'll look at the full ingredient list. But we have a pharmaceutical-grade vitamin C that's an amazing antioxidant, mitigates damage caused by UV exposure, clarifies and brightens the skin. We've got an amazing Japanese coral grass, which helps retain moisture, reduces redness, amazing ingredients. Swiss snow algae, God's greatest gift, natural gift to moisturize. And then the one in the corner is the home run ingredient. Everyone knows in the industry that it's the peptides that work at the dermal level that do the repair work that create the cumulative and permanent results. We have the most advanced peptide in the industry. It's a SNAP-8 peptide. It's just absolutely innovative, one of a kind, and amazing. And very, very quickly, the opportunity here is something that RX in their wisdom has granted us. It blows me away to this day, 6 months into it. I went to them and I said, with a number of other leaders, Connie Warren across the pond, wow, this product should be in every salon in the world. Give us the tools to put it in those professional environments. And so here's what we've got. We've got 50% margins and 100% markups. You in retailing know that's a keystone program. In-facility training, in-facility demos, marketing materials, online ordering, a proven launch strategy, and cashback incentives. So the 50%, you're going to buy something for $100 and the consumer is going to gobble it up at $200, giving you a 100% markup and a 50% margin. And not only do you get that, by being an early adopter and helping us out and pointing to people, you're going to get cashback incentives on anybody you help us land this product with. It's just an absolutely extraordinary moment. Now, I think I did my best job ever at boogieing because I'm really, oh my goodness, 8 minutes. Yay me! That's a personal best. I feel like I've run a mile in under 4 minutes because I'm a chatterbox. There's just no doubt about it. I'm excited about tonight's webinar because we have Woodson on the line, and I know that Bob is about to open up her line. We all know one more time for the recording, in case you've come in a little bit late, we have some incredible media. The company has created, number one, exquisite look, wonderful merchandising, and all kinds of great, great support marketing tools. Our assets are as professional as any I've ever seen. One of the first things that people like to see, that we do parties all the time, we do sharings and grand openings and launches, is video media means an awful lot. And one brilliant piece of video media, a couple of them actually, features our guest tonight, Woodson Gardner, talking about her Jouve experience, her Jouve transformation. And it's just an amazing piece of support for all of us. So we're grateful for Woodson for that and that alone. But I want to let you all know who Woodson is, just real quickly. She started this life as a beauty contest winner. She's absolutely gorgeous, and she's going to tell you how that part of her life integrates with the Jouve experience. And then she went on to extraordinary success by being a real estate owner in brokerage side, becoming a 7-figure earner, and then jumped tracks, like I did, by the way, and joined network marketing, and in network marketing again became a 7-figure earner. And then she met us. Yay! She actually met Deanna Lawson. So, listen, what happened? Give us the Deanna Lawson moment. Fill in what I missed.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you so much for having me. And after an introduction like that, I'm thrilled to be here. And this is such a wonderful platform. And I want to thank everybody for taking the time to listen in. But meeting Deanna is life-changing. And she and I, it's just so funny. We're kindred spirits, but in completely different ways. We have a passion for life. We have a passion for people. But she has taken way better care of herself throughout the years because of her knowledge and whatnot. I am more like a ready, fire, aim kind of person, and the first time we went to lunch, she called me the human cockroach. So it was just funny because I was just living my life and doing my thing, and we were with a group of people. And these were ladies, and it was really interesting because I'm so gregarious. People think I don't have feelings, and we were talking about all kinds of things. And one of the women just looked at me and said, "Can I ask you a question, Woodson?" And I was like, "Well, sure." And I kid you not, this is exactly what was said: "Is skincare not important to you, or do you just not have time?"
Whoa.
And
okay.
I absolutely, I sucked all the oxygen out of the room. And I said, "Excuse me?" And they said, "Your face, like your skin." And I immediately faked a phone call, grabbed my phone out of my lap, put my big, huge Jackie O sunglasses on, and I said, "I've got to take this call," because I had to get out of there before people saw the tears come down my face. You need to understand that no woman ever wants to have something said like that to her. No person does. But when you come from the beauty industry and you have melasma that you have dealt with, and like you, tennis is my sport, I horseback ride, I've lived my life in the sun, I'm a southern girl. So I had horrible sun damage, I had melasma, a bad pregnancy mask from being a mother very late in life. Not only that, I had taken tetracycline as a young person for some bronchial things, and it ruined my teeth, and it made me very sensitive to the sun, and it scarred my skin. So then, as a young person, I was always chasing beauty. I could cover it up with makeup. I could make things good from afar. But when you got close to me, it was very painful for me because I looked significantly older than I was. So I have had chemical peels. I took hydroquinone prescribed to me by a doctor, which is now outlawed because it permanently scars people's skin, as it did mine. I was told that these things were irreversible. I was hyper-aging. Like I said, chemical peels, Botox, fillers, injections. I even had pixel lasers done, which is the most excruciating thing you could ever sign up yourself to get done. It's like visiting the sun, and then your whole face peels off because it's so badly burned and it's live skin. It's horrific. And so the list goes on and on and on. And here I was in my early 40s, and people thought I was over 55. And I was just going, I am haggard. I am absolutely haggard. So Deanna comes out after me out of this restaurant, and she wheels me around, and she says, "I can't believe that was said to you." And she says, "You're beautiful inside and out, and I'm working on something that's going to change your life." And I am just a blubbery mess, and she knows me very, very well. And I said, "You don't understand. I've tried everything. I have tried everything from $400 little tubs, less than an ounce. I've put royal queen bee jelly all over my face that smells like something right out of a animal's behind. It is the most horrible stuff ever. I have done all of these things." I said, "There's nothing you can do." She goes, "But it's all natural." I said, "Don't tell me that. I know it won't work." She got really angry with me. And the next thing I know, it was a few months later, and I tried the first trial of Jouve. and it changed my life. She first sent me the brightening serum because she knew if I tried the tightening cream, I wouldn't try anything else. And the brightening serum, the before and after picture is not enhanced. It's not retouched. People actually thought I had surgery after using it for less than 2 months. And then she sent me the tightening cream, and I called her crying. The first time I used it, I was actually at her house, and I tried it on in her kitchen, and little Will was sitting there with me. She went upstairs to take a phone call, and then Will started screaming for his mom, saying, "Something's wrong. It's not working. She's crying. She is crying." And I was bawling my eyes out because half of my face, I felt like I'd been transported back in time, and it felt so good. And then the other half of my face looked like it was melting off of my body. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is incredible. So I wanted to put it like all over me. And she came downstairs, and we were jumping around, and I said, we're going to change people's lives, and we're going to make a lot of money, and we are going to give people the chance to feel absolutely radiant right wherever we are, whether it's a coffee shop, whether it's their kitchen, whether it's their living room, whether it's in the front seat of their car going, "You're not going to believe this." And it's a very powerful thing to give someone the gift of self-confidence. And so that's my passion. That's what I love. I love seeing that come from within. But the fact that it works, when people go, "What if it doesn't work on me?" I confidently say the only way it's not going to work on you is if you leave it in the tube, you big stupid. Come on, let's put it on your face. And so we do, and we laugh, and we cry, and we smile, and we go out and take on the world, and it's absolutely incredible.
You know, when I saw you at the Western Regional, and thank God you came all the way across the country to share, I was, of course, you know, knowing you from afar and watching the video, I didn't know what to expect, and I've already said in introduction that you have an amazing aliveness and sense of humor. The piece that I love the most as a teacher, trainer, coach, platform person was your description of the demo. We all love the demo, and you know, we're replicating it, sharing it. It's working in our business practice, in our personal life. Give me your hit on that. Talk us through what you do in the demo.
Absolutely. In the demo, it's very quick. I have a 3-ingredient recipe. When I show someone Jouve, I first want them to go, "Oh my gosh, I could do that." Okay? I don't make it complicated. I don't make it last long. The second ingredient in my recipe is that someone could say, "Oh, I could do this in the morning. I could share this with a friend. I could definitely factor this into my life," whether that's as a customer or whether that's as a business opportunity. And by the time we're finished, the third ingredient of my recipe, and if you get them to think those two things, I can do that, and that didn't take too long, and it wasn't complicated. The third ingredient in this foolproof recipe is when they go, "I know 5 people I've got to call right now." That's it. So when we do the demo, we do it in a very, I think you would say, uplifting, fun atmosphere. I always have mirrors, number one. Number two, I always have the videos queued up. Sometimes it's my video. Maybe if they don't know me, someone has shown them that video before I get there or whatnot, because I guess it's relatable, but it's very real. Guys, that was completely unscripted. That was one take of me being ambushed, walking into what I thought was going to be a glamour shot, and it turned into a very emotional interview. But the video that is my favorite, when I put the product on someone's face, okay, and I only pick one side, okay, so I put it on one side, whether that's their eye, their parenthesis, their forehead, their crow's feet, whatever it was, I put it on that one side, and as the product is activating, I put earbuds in their ears, or I make them watch, and it's the Jouve video about how the tightener works and the white residue, the matrix, the silicates that sit on your skin. And that is my egg timer. I never waver from that. And so while the product is working, they're feeling it, but they're understanding what's actually happening. And so if there is a little bit of residue left over, we take the brightening cream and just dab, 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 and it's gone. I call that the magic eraser. And if there isn't any white residue, fantastic. Now they know if they're dehydrated the next day when they use the product again, they might see a little bit of that residue and how to get rid of it. So I do that, and then I just ask them, I go, can you believe it? They're typically very emotional. If there are people around, the people around will sell the product for you because they're watching that transformation as this person is listening to what is happening to their skin in that short little video. Then I go to the next person, and we do it again, and then the next person, and then there's always somebody, I'm telling you, there is always somebody who thinks they don't need it. They think they're prettier than they are. They think this might not be for them. Whatever the case may be, there's always one. And in that particular instance, this is where you have the most fun. And for those of you that are retailing this, and especially the businesses, the salon owners that are listening, I want you to have fun with what I'm about to share with you. You can take the brightener, which, by the way, is my favorite product. The tightener got me hooked. The brightener keeps me for life, okay? And that's what you will find with most people. But you put some brightener in the palm of your hand, and you put a little dab of tightener, and you mix it together. And you put it on one quadrant of their face. So if you imagine you divided their face into a grid of 4, horizontally and vertically, you pick one quadrant, and you put that mixture all over that quadrant. You literally will watch the entire piece of that skin shift. You will watch it lift. You will watch it tighten. I encourage all of you that are business owners to try this at home tonight or in the morning. We are having people do this with phenomenal results. When we started doing this, I immediately called Deanna, and she said, "You've got to be kidding me." And she tried it herself, and now that's her beauty regimen. This is an instance where 1 + 1 = 3. So you use the tightener by itself on those, on the deeper parts, the parts that you really want to see a transformation. You use the brightener every morning and every night religiously. But if you really want to get an all-over lift and kind of a bright, fresh canvas, don't be afraid to mix the two and try it and see how it works. It's absolutely incredible. So then we go around and we do that, and then the first person, we look back and we go, "Hey, Sally Ann, you're looking kind of lopsided. I think we need to do the other side of your face," and everybody laughs. But this time when you go back to Sally Ann or Elizabeth or David or whoever it is, you let them put the product on their other eye, or on their other parenthesis, or on the other part of their forehead. And now they are learning how to apply the product, how much, how little, because then it becomes very, very real. And you use the free app on your phone to take the before and after pictures, because I don't care what anybody says, you're looking at the screen right now. Look at Dr. Silkman. I actually put the product on his face that day. That was the transformation. And it was incredible. And those are unedited pictures, okay? And it's unreal when they do it for themselves, see it for themselves, feel it for themselves with their own finger, their own application. And then you ask the question, if it's an individual party setting, would you like to pay retail, or would you rather have wholesale? I've never met anybody in my life that'd rather pay retail. And that is a way that you can have people join your business. But if you do have a retail party, which I do because people have no idea the gold they have their hands on when they get started, this is priced so competitively at full retail. I have no problem, even this week, sold multiple skin systems at full retail because they were so thrilled that it worked, that it was demonstratable, that it was good for them, that they could take it with them out the door. They handsomely paid for it, and they felt like they got a bargain because they are. There are so many products out there. Believe me, I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on things that did not work. So you need to understand to be proud of what you have and you're representing. Never apologize for the price. The salon owners love it because it's a keystone product. I used to be a business owner. That's a big deal to have those margins. But then if you're sharing this with friends, it's very, very simple to gather business owners depending on how you close the deal. So that's how we demo. Everybody's laughing, and then it's always fun with the husband's usually hiding in a corner of the house and doesn't want anything to do with it. And then we grab him, and then we do something on his face, and they immediately start thinking of ordering other additional skin systems to go home and fix their husbands. So it's a lot of fun if you make it fun, and it's exciting to see the excitement in the air.
How far are you going to take this, Woodson? You've had such great success in real estate and in networking. I'm kind of dying to, after this call in the week ahead, as busy as we both are, I want to hear about some of those things a little bit more in depth. It means a lot to me, but where do you think we can take this? How big can Jouve be? I know that you and I both agree this is the door opener with all of those other products. Once you build the channel, the sky's the limit. So talk to us about your vision for this, please.
Absolutely. Well, okay, Jouve, and this, I'm not being trite with what I'm about to say. The blessing that I've had in my life and business has been timing and being ahead of things. And youth is the next trillion-dollar industry. Anti-aging is where it's at. No one wants to get old. No one wants to feel old. No one wants to look old. And this isn't a vain statement that I'm making. It's because people are now living enriched lives for a lot longer, and they want to look the part of how they're trying to feel. So you've got a trillion-dollar industry that you're in the forefront of with something that absolutely is the doorway to someone having better health. Because if you feel better about how you look and you see something happen that's demonstrable, that happens practically instantly, then it's a whole lot easier to go, you know what? I'm going to take better care of my body. I'm going to take better care of myself nutritionally. You know, I am going to go ahead and bite the bullet and lose that 30 pounds that's been hounding me for the last couple of years. This is a gateway to all things wellness and anti-aging, which is what RX does. But not only that, it is a no-brainer gateway to having people feel better about themselves, present themselves better, look younger, and yes, it is worth a fortune. So if you're looking at this from a business opportunity, there is no better door opener than a demonstrable product that is healthy for you, that actually works, has proven to be 100% effective, and the more you use of it, the less of it you have to use. That is beyond a trifecta. I've never seen that in my business career ever, ever, ever. And Jouve is the only one that can make those claims. Trust me. I know this industry. Being the spokesperson for Jouve, I've had to learn all of these things, so you can take what I just said to the bank. So let that be the door opener, not only for your business and where you want to take it, but you can also let it be the door opener for that particular person, whether it's a wellness journey, whether it's new financial opportunity for them. You never know where somebody who talks to somebody who shares it with somebody who talks to somebody, where that network is going to go. It's worth millions of people. It's worth millions of dollars. And it's the most exciting and rewarding journey that you could ever take, because you're empowering people to take better care of themselves. And it all started with something as simple as having a mirror, a 2-minute video, putting something on their face, and them going, holy snap, I cannot believe what I'm feeling, and I really can't believe what I'm seeing. And it spreads like wildfire. That's what you've got your hands on.
Wow. You know, a good speaker knows when to get off the stage. I cannot follow that. That was an amazing conclusion. Yes, yes. Everyone who knows me knows that I love language, and I'm an expert modeler and an NLP trainer, and I'm going to have this transcribed. You can guarantee it. I'll send it to you, Woodson, because there's so many brilliant pieces in this, just really subtle but really brilliant pieces. And what I hear is keep it simple, make it fun, lead with your heart, let the product do the work. Once it begins, let them work the product, and then just make them a simple offer, buy it for a lot or a lot less. And
there you go.
Really, really well done. Thank you for coming on. I'm sure that everyone out there loves you, and this piece will be passed on to many, many, many people and be very generative. Again, thank you, Woodson Gardner.
Thank you for having me.
I have a surprise announcement, Woodson. You know who's our guest next week? I held it.
Who?
I can't. Deanna Lawson's never been on our call, and we have Deanna next week. So Bring your friends, Woodson. You know
My
when
favorite
she
person
speaks.
in the world. Yes, I will.
Yeah.
And oh man, that is so awesome.
Wonderful. Thank you again, Woodson. Just a
Thanks.
pleasure. Peace and blessings, everyone.
Awesome.